Hi, my name is Zachary Angela, and I just wanted to go over something that isn't really Go related per se, but sort of how you set up your GitHub profile and your GitHub page. For a while, I just had general text that I put in there, and it just, wasn't really as readable as I think it could have been. And as you could tell, I updated the heck out of it. This is kind of how I had it set up before, where it's just sentences and stuff. So basically set up like this, where you have the badges, and I don't know, just basically generally what you use, these bookmarks that shoot you to certain links. Maybe a thing to outline your dependencies, how you set it up, to do the binary thing, how to set up the images, doing this tree, doing things that maybe future list, and then just general stuff about you. I think it's sort of important because when you come across a project or a package or whatever it is that you like, you want to be able to understand it from a glance. If it looks all jumble mumble, whatever, you might not use it. So this is sort of a way to just be able to set up your own sort of deal. To do these badge things, you basically set it up like this. And I think I could put the link of this inside the notes of the YouTube video. But basically, it's just some text within the square brackets with the exclamation mark, and then the link to the badge itself. So if you had, I don't know, let's say this, there's the badge basically, and so you just put the text there, and that will put the text, wherever the badge is. This one, however, is something that you just look up profile view badge, and it's actually like a giant image that does the counter for it. And then the rest of these you actually can set up from this website, shields.io, and they have all these builder things. So if you want these certain badges, you can, do whatever. Do note though, when you do set these up, this is for NPM, so it's only going to look for projects that have the NPM stuff. It's the Docker image one. GitHub repo is probably the one you want if you want them to look up your repo. And so when you do set it up, and you do this, and you type in your GitHub name, and then your project name. See, it looks it up here, and then you go to copy markdown, and then you're able to copy paste it into there. You can override the labels to be whatever. But it's a good way to create the badges and just copy paste them, and you just put them in, and they're just like that. It's kind of nice. The rest of this, how this is generally kind of set up, I actually took from this, which is this guy's name, Rahod. I'm gonna screw that up, his name, but you could see it. I'll link it, and you basically just write whatever into the thing. You select whatever, and you may link the different things that you may have, and it just generates the readme, and it'll generate it. You copy paste out this code and you put it right in, kind of like what I sort of did more or less down below here, and that's how you get this stuff. basically. As far as the tree thing, I just looked up GitHub tree, and well, what I actually did was I actually went to the terminal, and there's a bash command that you got to download called tree, and you just do sudo apt-get tree, and then you just type in tree, and you can set it to certain levels deep of your folders, and then just copy paste it out. Make sure you put it in the backtick bash, and then the backtick, and it'll come out like this. It's actually a lot easier than you think. This stuff, I mean, I think it's just this, not really anything. The images one, that took a little bit to center. Apparently you can use HTML like stuff, see right here, and it works the same way. There's other ways of putting images, but if you do it the other way, you can't wrap it around HTML. So if you do it the HTML way, it'll center them all and everything. The binary thing, and how I did this, because you could download a binary, and well, I don't know if I'll show the, yeah, see the download. Let me just stop that because I don't have Mac OS. But to do that, you do the go command in order to create the binaries, and then you click on the link of them, and then you right click the download, copy link, and then you do same thing like with the top here. You just do the text and then you do the link, and that's how you would do the binaries. Yeah, and that's how you would create that. As far as the GitHub profile page, there's a generator for that as well, because if I go to my profile, you'll see all this stuff, and that is this guy's GitHub thing, and it generates it for you. You just fill out the stuff for it, and then you do copy here, and because there's a bunch of different things you can link up and do or whatever, and it'll show you kind of a readout of it, and you just copy paste it. Well, you actually create a repo that is the same name as your username, and you use that in order to create your profile with everything that has, everything generated from the GitHub. So that's how you would create your profile like that. The other thing I wanted to go over is the Golang issues meeting minutes. You could kind of see what some of the people who kind of contribute to Go have been talking about with different features. Robert Griesemer and Russ Cox and stuff. And if you go to this link, which I'll link, it doesn't have to be this issue. It could be a different one, but you get to see how things are kind of coming about, and there is a lot of them. So yeah, it's kind of a way to look into the future of maybe what's coming down the pipeline with Go, sort of, and just see their input and everything. Yeah, so that's how you would do all that. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, thank you.